Hey guys, how's it going? MegaVX here again, and it's been a week since Street Fighter V's been out, so we've all had a bit of a crack, and we all kind of know how the game plays, and there's things that we like and don't like about the game. Most people are finding the actual mechanics of the game amazing. The 16 characters are really balanced well with each other, and you can have some really good online fights. I've only experienced about 4 dropouts since I've been playing, since the 16th, so it's a pretty good ratio really. But the one thing that most people are complaining about is the lack of arcade mode. So whether they may bring that back because there's enough backlash about it, who knows. Occasionally Capcom take the game down for maintenance, and all you've really got outside of story mode is survival mode and training mode. So if you haven't got a buddy in the next street that wants to play Street Fighter, you're probably stuck with training or survival. I've talked to a lot of people about this issue, and most people would just like to have an arcade match. Your traditional arcade match that we used to play with Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter Alpha series, and all the good games that you used to remember back in the arcades. And because this game is heavily geared towards online gaming and esports, does this mark the end of an era where people aren't going to arcades dropping dollars and quarters? And I really hope not. I mean, in essence, I guess, if you go to the arcade, you're hoping that you're going to fight someone, so it should be equivalent to fighting someone ranked online. But sometimes people just want to play through arcade mode as is. They don't always want to be fighting against a person. Because if you really think about it, not too long ago in the past, there was no online gaming at all. So when it came to Street Fighter, the only way you could play people was either by having a mate over or going to your local arcade and dropping some dollars. So if you were the only kid in the street with Street Fighter and you didn't have anyone around, you'd be playing arcade mode and just putting the difficulty up until you were happy. But putting the controversies of online play versus casual play for a moment, let's look at the content for a little while. Story mode pretty much only gives you about 10 minutes on each character. That's including cutscenes and fighting, and that's only if you really draw it out. So taking that into consideration, you've only got 2 hours and 40 minutes of story mode gameplay as is, at the moment. We have a versus mode, which is great if you have someone over, but most people have their own PlayStation and want to play at home to get their own trophies. I know you can come over to someone's place and sign in as a guest, but most people want to play on their system. We have a survival mode with 4 difficulty settings, and survival mode's great, I love it, but there's no way to have a 2-round match with the computer all the way up to a boss. So at this stage, we really don't know who the boss is. I still think it's Nikali, but that's my own opinion. We've got a training mode with some pretty awesome features, and then you've got your battle lounge, ranked match and casual matchups. But basically when Capcom are doing a server maintenance, all you've got survival. Which really sucks considering it was a classic arcade game, where you can go to the arcade and play the computer, say 8 matches and then fight a last boss. You can't do that in this game. So I can understand the massive backlash that this game has. It's really, you've paid for a full game and got probably 50% of the content that you were expecting. I still think Street Fighter V is an awesome game. I still probably won't be playing any other game for the next 10 years, but I think when it comes to content, it is definitely lacking. I know there's going to be a March update with trials and increased lobby space and Alex, but I think a lot of people just want their arcade mode back, and I think I would too. And on the note of trials mode, I really don't know what they're going to do, because all the combos are really easy to execute anyway. I think most people will be able to finish them off within the first hour. Anyways guys, thanks for watching this video. Do you think Street Fighter V needs an arcade mode just to keep the casual players interested? Not everyone wants to be playing online, I understand that, but do you think the game needs a bit more to it? Or let us know if you think online gameplay is the only way to be. Thanks again for watching this short video. I'm MegaVX. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you soon.